banter about how it's been too long. Yep. Just do it. I can take it. Definitely won't suppress me in any way, shape, or form. Because if you do, it's not like I'll, I don't know, stop recording or anything. Not that anyone even cares, let's be honest. Not that anyone even watches half my stuff. But hey, let's just make jokes about it, saying that that definitely happens. So obviously, just the gap in front is closing down. Norris has still scored more points than Hulkenberg, so Hulkenberg is just a failure at this point. Yeah, we're basically solidifying ourselves as the best of the rest, and maybe even up there. We sadly had our performance kind of boost for us a bit late in the season, where we started getting those good, like, into next season. I'm saying I'm gonna start running 103. For the rest of the season, I'll just leave it at 100. But going into next season, it will be 103. Just because I don't want to make any issues that don't have to happen. Because if I do that, then I'm just making it worse for me. And in reality for everyone. Which I genuinely don't want to do. Yeah, right where we left off, except of course we've done all the practice. Yeah, we've pretty much, yeah, this will be coming in next round. This will also hopefully be coming in next round. We need to do the new tire wear upgrade and make sure that that's solidified and solidify the entire powertrain. That's pretty much it. Right now we are quote unquote third best, so we should be getting anywhere between first and sixth now. All I'm saying is it's definitely now pretty much impossible for Racing Point down to Alfa Romeo Racing to get points unless there's retirement in one of the top 5 teams. So yeah.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that. And even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
Well, first of all, Anthony, that isn't your...
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
I'm trying to have a go at someone here, Jeff. Can you please give me a chance to shout at someone? Please. I need to let out my anger. So first of all, yeah, the power unit's doing okay. Low percents. Don't need to take anything else for the rest of the weekend, I don't think. Just, yeah, making sure that we're running a hard enough rear wing. Because we need 5 rear wing or more, because when the tires start to wear out, it's just gonna get worse and worse. And that light's blinding. That light hurts. Yeah, I just want to apologize for being gone so long. That hopefully won't happen again. Until, I don't know, maybe later this year. I don't think it will happen again until next year's game. So, hopefully we won't have week-long gaps, except if something else happens. But other than that, we should hopefully start our challenge for the title next season, as we will finally have a competitive car. So let's hope. Like, I'm just hoping that the other cars that keep on upgrading their chassis won't be able to sustain all of it going into the next season. And I won't be going for any more upgrades until the Abu Dhabi, where we'll get all of our upgrades through to Australia. And I'm actually surprised I set up our first sector, because I actually haven't played this game in the whole week. So I only played a little bit this morning before recording, just to get used to it again. And that was in a stock Force India, so I just called it someone enemy Racing Point. Alright, so this means that it must be the big bot called Pierre Gaz in front of us. Because I could tell it was a Red Bull from the beginning of the lap, but if it's Verstappen who just finished his lap, then it has to be Gaz if he's in front of us. Yeah, we didn't even set powerful middle sector, which is really surprising since we do have a very solid engine and the middle sector is pretty much just engine. Third sector, it's pretty easy to gain time, but that blinding light in the final corner is really making me misjudge my braking point. But we'll go fastest.
Just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
And I'm pretty sure that's enough to get us through to the next session, so I'm just gonna retire straight away. As if that isn't enough to get us through to the next session, I'm calling hacks. Since that was a couple tenths faster than the Red Bulls. Yeah. So yeah. Hulkenberg's actually finally starting to show up, so that's also going to be something to look forward to. As Hulkenberg's finally up there with us, and as I said, all we have to do here is switch around Magnussen and Sainz, and you basically got what I said. It's going to be impossible for the bottom 5 teams to start getting points. So yeah, I'm pretty much already correct just via Q1. So that's not something I normally would do, because I'm normally horribly wrong. But hey, let's not stick to the negativity. See, I'm pretty sure I have a fast enough car to qualify on said mediums, so that I can basically save sets of softs. And also, I don't like starting on the softest tire just because it feels as if it's really badly worn out when it's really not. I don't like it when that happens. So yeah, we'll just go through a flying lap, even though that will give us like an extra 3% on tyre wear. I really couldn't care less about 3%, because 3% is just not much, in my opinion. Like, of course it is quite a bit, but yeah. Yeah, okay, it's on 1%. It used to be 3% at that point, so yeah, we just gotta go slowly. So now we're gonna pretty much just attack. And yeah, I can definitely feel the difference between the stock racing point and my upgrade McLaren. Even engine wise. Yeah, that's really what I focused on this season, just engine. And I'm a lot more tentative into these first couple of corners, just because these are going to be the tires I'm starting the race on. So yeah, Vettel should be easy to beat, except from how he's on the softs and I'm on the mediums. And so we start pole compared to the other cars. Yeah, it's not actually that good of a pull, considering that we don't even have maximum any engine, and I was running hot lap rather than anything like overtake. Yeah, we just got caught on that final curve, which gave us a terrible exit. But we're in front of the Ferraris, which is basically telling us that we have a decent lap. Because those guys will either be anywhere between 7th and 10th, and the other guys between 7 and 10 will be with us. So Hamilton, not much faster than us, only by a couple of tenths. Yeah, so from the 264, if we compare that to Hamilton's lap, that was like 7 tenths, but we're in front of one of the Red Bulls as well, so I think I'm good. So yeah, 4% all around on the tyres, that's okay. Okay, there we are. This is great. So yeah, Hulkenberg got kind of held up there when we came into the pits, but that was like our worst first sector in like I was probably faster in a stock maybe Red Bull than that, so that just shows that.
So far, our fastest lap is a
Yeah, no one cares about my fast lap. So look, yeah, I got a good 1.1 seconds back. So yeah, I'm good. Bottas is a bit on the teetering edge, as Vettel is the only guy out right now. But anyone who isn't out now, so yeah, Bottas is out. Like Bartlett, Kubica, Sainz, Raikkonen, and Albon. Yeah, they all need to be out because they're not even safe. But nah, we're good. And we got P8, so we got through on these mediums, which is all we wanted. It was quite close. It was literally just under 2 tenths. But obviously, you know, we saved it. The surprise here is that, you know, Grosjean, like Haas, even though they're quote-unquote 4th or 5th best, like, on paper they still don't turn up like Ferrari, who are the other 4th or 5th best. But, you know, half these guys just aren't showing up to the bigger completions when they need to be showing up. So, yeah. What I'm saying here is this just gives us 2 fresh scents of soft to use in quali, in the race, sorry. Because we've been used this set from Q1 and the fresh set. Yeah, for all I know, I could one-stop this race, mediums to softs, if the tyre was not that bad. If it is quite bad, I might go 2-stop and go medium soft, or even soft. So yeah. is interesting. Terrible entry on him flying a lot, but I'll take it. We're going to need a lot better first actually than I did last time. Yeah, this definitely feels and looks a lot faster. Yeah, 2 tons faster. $31.9 from Bottas. He could go probably 3-4 tons faster than that. Just because I said so. Yeah, we're a 10th down on Bottas, but we always make up time in the first and third sector. Wow, 2 tenths is 4. Yeah, theoretical best 31.1. So that's what we have to be. If we don't be a 31.1, then we're not getting pole. 31.159. So look. Pulling that. And look, yeah, we get a lot better time. Yeah, that was a terrible time one. It was a bit of a corner cut. Yeah, this lap is a bit of a corner cut fest, but if I don't get a warning for it, then it doesn't count. And we are going to be the last guy to set a lap, so yeah, this is going to be great. So yeah, that means that we do permanently have the fastest first sector. We just had to help the middle and third sector. As Hamilton sets a 31. So yeah, he's not going to be on pole. 159. Yes, we are faster than Hamilton's pole lap. I do think everyone else has actually finished their lap so far. And that's great understeer. Understeer in penultimate corner, and that didn't even cost us pole. I think that's pole.
Fantastic.
Yes! Yes, that didn't even cost us pole. I honestly thought that was going to cost us pole. Turn 1 and then the penultimate.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top
penultimate corner.
Hamilton and Max Verstappen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Leclerc and Gasly got the same time, and I beat the theoretical pole by the tiniest thing. So like, Those two set the identical lap time, and Leclerc saved me because, you know, we have, you know, not that big of a gap to Gasly. It's 28 points, and we need to start gaining points on him because I said so. So yeah, that was weird, but hey, I take what I get. I take what I get. I take what I get. I'm not gonna complain about free pole position, and I'm starting on mediums, so this race is pretty much in the bag already. Considering I'm actually thinking myself as more of a racer than a qualifier. So, you know, we're now quote-unquote drawing in the rivalry against Gasly, and we're absolutely beating Hulkenberg. I don't care about that.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
So yeah, as you can see, with these two upgrades coming into Brazil, we should jump Red Bull.
In 2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles an hour, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into turn 1 and the very long back straight into turn 12. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? They need to win in order to stay in contention for the title. Anything outside of that, and their fate is no longer in their hands.
The key now will be to keep in the right mindset. We've seen time and again that things go wrong if you just try and do the minimum. Not necessarily because of the pressure, but because it's different to your usual approach. They'll need to avoid that and stay focused today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Oldtimer lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel and Magnussen, Leclerc, Gasly, Butler and Roman Grosjean, Kubica, Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen and Hulkenberg. They've taken a grid penalty. Albon, Weber, George Russell and Daniel Ricciardo. Perez and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Thank you, Jeff. And for fuck's sake, Hulkenberg. Like, really, I need you. Not really, because you're kind of shit, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how he underperforms every single race, and I still put up with him as a teammate. But, you know, we gotta run the softs at the end when we're low on fuel and stuff like that. And since no one likes the formation lap, we're just gonna skip it, even though I'm on pole, so it's probably the best time to do it. Last time I was on pole, we had a great race, didn't we, guys? No. See, I do the noob thing of just rev it until the engine blows up, which is not exactly the best strat, as it will always make you, like, Jeff told me to cover the inside line, so I am very much covering the inside line. I had a dive bomb from someone, and I actually just got hit there by Hamilton, and I think that made him lose some of his front wing, so that was kind of his own fault there. as you can see with... No. Fuck off. Fuck off. Like, look at how light of a tap this is. And now I lose my front wing for it. Ah. Look at the pocket tootiness. It is very pocket tootiness. So yeah, we're just not gonna count that one. But we just don't talk about that one. And this is the real lights out and away we go with actually a decent start for once from us. And we're going straight to the inside to cover the inside line. Brakes here. And 3 wide into turn 1. Leave Hamilton space because I know that AI slow down if they go up the inside of you here normally. Normally I say because he didn't. But he backs out there. Ah, I messed up. I didn't lift off early enough and that probably lost us a couple of tenths there. And yes, I am going to be running this like it's qualifying because it's as important as quali, if not more important. And I think Gasly is gained some positions. Hulkenberg, I'm not so sure, but one of the
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
One of the Saubers has messed up big time in the first sector, or lost a bit of front wing or something. Hamilton with slipstream coming at us, but I couldn't care less because on lap 1, the AI normally use quite a bit of their ERS, so if I can just keep him behind us for lap 1 and most of lap 2, then we can pretty much just bolt. So that is our strat. We're running the mediums in the first stint. We could also one stop if we really wanted to, so if tyre was not that bad. So yeah, if the game's saying Sauce can only go like 8 or 9 laps, I might actually try and carry these all the way out to them. I might actually try and carry these out like 19 laps. Yeah, they'll be dead at the end, but no one cares about death. Death is fun. But, you know. See how we barely lost any time there. That's because everything goes down. We are keeping our pole and we're holding first. We actually didn't lose places off the start, but Hamilton's coming right at us, so I'm gonna pull out to the inside. Yes, I'm gonna pull out. Yeah, I'm gonna be made fun of for saying I'm gonna pull out. But we're gonna keep Hamilton to the inside, but he actually tags us, and that loses us both a lot of time to Bottas and Verstappen and Vettel. You know, Hamilton just really wants us out of this race, doesn't he? First attempt, he lopped off most of my front wing.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Yeah, sure, Jeff. Yes, because there's someone in front of me, isn't there? Zooms into top left-hand corner. Like, we're basically training up the whole grid, being honest, except from that Alba, which clearly has issues. Clearly has an issue with this car. So yeah, we are finally starting to pull away. I'm actually I'll turn it up into overtake for the first time on this straight. As he now is DRS, so yeah, we need to basically just pull away to make sure he doesn't get slipstream. And we're actually faster than him in a straight line when we're using overtake. So that's why I was trying to save that for now when there's DRS. You can see how the top 10 is starting to pull away from over us. And you can see how the top 10 is starting to make a gap to the guys behind. as the top 10 is very nice, and the other cars are F2, and we're we're F1.0, they're F1.9. But now the management job here for us is getting easier and easier, as all we have is the mercs behind us. So just hear them motorbike go outside. Yep, because everyone loves the MotoGP, don't they? I hate my life so much, someone just killed me. It's definitely not cornercut.com. Cornercut.com. I mean hotlapmasterclass.com. Bit of a late break, and then that basically loses everything we just gained on Lewis in the first sector. So we always just pull out. Yeah, that really sounds fucked up. But you just have to pull out of the slipstream on this straight, otherwise it's just gonna be a slipstream fest. Like, okay, that was really bad. So, yeah, Hamilton really badly closed up. Yeah, we just go and let Hamilton slipstream us, use his DRS. But, you know, we just gotta pull out to the inside, and he also wants to pull out, as he tags us again. Second time this race, Hamilton tagged us. What is this? Tag team... Okay, I should just shut up. Yep, cornercut.com, but I couldn't care less. Hot Lap Masterclass, sign me up. FaZe, sign me up for your F1 team. Hey, so yeah, the top 3 are starting to pull away from 4th to 10th, who are starting to pull away from everyone else.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today, Hamilton and Hulkenberg.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting Hulkenberg. Yeah, we're just gonna let Hamilton go through here, and then we're just gonna outbrake because I'm looking at the top right hand corner of my screen. So yes, we do lose out to Hamilton. Cheers whoever just joined the stream. that was my fault. I'm too happy that I'm getting 2 views on 1 live stream. Let's go, guys. That's a 2. That's a 2 views per live stream, guys. Whoa. And really nice understeer. Okay, so here we go. We get overtake mode, and hopefully we gotta get back up the inside of Hamilton. No, okay, so this straight was too short, but as we actually don't even mean to do that.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Yeah, no, that wasn't even supposed to be a move. I was actually just trying to brake, and because of how bad this year's brakes are, like you're braking 100. Like I have 100% brake bias, brake power to the rear, which is why you never see front locking. But also because I run.
Haha, get Lewis and let Max win.
No, I'm not gonna let Max win. And also, yes, I am using voice. That way, I don't have to run the idiocy, and I don't have to check my phone every single time someone says something. So just don't spam, and everything will be good. Otherwise, I'm going to punch you in the face. I don't even know who said that, but it doesn't even matter. Why would I let Max win, though? Why would I let Max win? Like, what has Max done to me except from absolutely nothing? Because he's actually been nice to me this season.
Hell yeah, we are the Dutchies.
Yeah, the Dutchies. Yeah. Yep, you guys, you can be happy. You can be that. You can be like that.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
What if I don't want to be on the mediums, Jeff? Yeah. No, but if I had to take out Hamilton, I'd also have to take out Bottas. I'd have to take out Vettel. I might have to take out Gasly. I might have to. Basically, I'd have to take like the entire top 10 out. Basically, the entire 5 best teams, except from Verstappen, because it's McLaren. Even though Hulkenberg isn't turning up to any races because he's Hulkenberg. He still has less points than Norris, by the way. And now our car is better than ever. And because of his grid penalties, he's struggling to even get outside. Basically, he's gifting points to idiots.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Nah, mate, because it's not raining. We're just gonna
We
stick.
proud of Max. He is our number 1. Gasly is funny.
No, Gasly's just a failure. Oh, something's happening behind me, and I swear I didn't do it. Oh.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, I think it's Vettel. I think it's Vettel or Leclerc. It's one of the Ferraris. I saw via the minimap. Either puncture or they're out. No, they're out. Yeah. I was hoping it was maybe gonna be a safety car, because then I could have just dived in there, put on a set of mediums, and try to go far. Yep, hello, another human being. Text to speech is enabled.
Haha, true Gasly is shit.
Yeah, Gasly is shit. Yeah, he's literally been demoted to Toro Rosso. Anyone that doesn't know that yet, you're kind of a bot. He's been demoted to Toro Rosso. And Albon's been promoted up, so yeah, just like how basically Red Bull drivers have just been promoted because of the Toro Rosso drivers. Verstappen was promoted to Red Bull because of Kvyat being a twat to Vettel, Russia. And Albon's been promoted just because Gasly's shit. Oh, more people. Oh, my anxiety. Look, one of the Salvers is just going through the first sector now, so he's definitely getting lapped. And yeah, Verstappen's actually starting to catch up to me and the 2 Mercs, so that's gonna be fun, because he was actually getting held up quite a bit by Vettel. But the engine power for the Ferrari is better, so yeah. So yeah, next lap we're boxing, so yeah, I think Hamilton's gonna get the undercut, so yeah, we're just gonna have to push massively.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
We don't want to get...
Everyone is shit behind Max. He is the future GP winner.
Yeah, Verstappen does have a future for Formula 1. He holds the future of Formula 1 in his own hands, just because...
Nico is in the pits.
Just saying, the Verstappen effect is actually kind of bad, so he's making everyone else at Red Bull, Toro Rosso look terrible. Well, they're average and he's just too good, so... He's actually making Red Bull, quote-unquote, make just him the #1 driver, and the other guys are just going to have to put up with that. Because now Gasly's up to 3rd. No, what I'm saying, this is game. They need to make Gasly and Stroll's AIs worse. That way, they drive like how they do IRL. Yeah, Hamilton still hasn't caught up to the bad train.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. Exactly. We have someone listening to me, and I don't even know who it is. That's what you call great. Yeah, we are setting PBs though in the first sector.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
We did set a PB in the first sector. We are extending our gap back to Bottas. So yeah. Understeer. This is just great. focusing on mediums. Hoping to go 11 laps as Bottas keeps out.
Hello, I am Brian at the Dutchie.
Okay. Hello, Brian.
Release.
I respect you. Respect. I wonder I even found my channel.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
And the great thing is, we are in front of Science, meaning that we don't have to do an unnecessary overtake. He might get us on traction out of it. No. Why am I even thinking that Renault's gonna, like, I know in everyone's season 2, look at Tim McMurdoch and Araba's, Renault becomes a driving force. Even FoxyDoo98, yeah, that's a really dumb name. But in my opinion, like, I just watch any F1 YouTuber who just doesn't chat in all of their videos. I know Arava and Tim McMurdoch used to, but they changed, and I've been watching them for ages. But Renault just becomes OP in season 2. They become the best team on the grid at the end of their season. So halfway through season 2, you get good. So yeah, these guys have gone 10 plus quali laps. So that's like out lap, in lap, flying lap. So that's 3 laps plus these. So
Haha lol, kick Leclerc of the track. Hamilton gonna win this.
nah, Hamilton isn't gonna win. What are you on about? What about me, huh? Hamilton's still behind Sainz. He's still behind one of the Renaults. And I still have my soft stint at the end to run. Because I've run medium in the first 2 stints. So in effect...
You're in max number 2.
Sure, I'll be max number 2, but if you look at my car number, I'll show it in a sec.
Real GP.
Yeah, real GP, yeah. Yeah, all I'm saying. What is that number? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saving ERS so that I could have a second fastest lap time.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Yeah, Hamilton's gone soft. Is he stupid? So that means he might be 3-stopping. Let's check.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Driver behind.
Hamilton behind. The gap behind us is 4.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one
Okay,
more
so
stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 36.6.
Yeah, we did just tap the car, but we just hit the fastest lap, and that was running rich and none. So rich and hot lap plus DRS on this straight should be way better. As guys, no, I've seen it all. Gasly set a fastest lap. No. Someone punch me. Someone literally come to my house right now and punch me straight in the temple so I can be knocked out and forget all of this. Alright, so look, we've even pulled a massive
Good
gap.
jump, mate. Gonna eat good luck.
Good luck. Nah, I don't need that. I just need to be punched in the head because I want to forget that Gasly set a fastest lap. He set a 36.002 and I set a 36.191. But in reality, I didn't even use hot lap mode, so now I am. And now I'm 1.9. 1.19 up, so 1.2 up already in the first 2 sectors.
Lol Gasly fast lap LL.
Yeah, Gasly's not fast. Compared to my lap, which I'm on now, Gasly is not fast. But yeah, compared...
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Yeah, the only time I might actually beat that is on my soft stint, because these mediums are going to start... They'll have decent pace, but they won't have the same pace as fresh ones. Verstappen up to third, so I don't know where Bottas is at this point in the race. He's behind both Red Bulls, so he was obviously either A, held up in the pits, or... No, he can't have been, because he was in first by like 10 years, so... Who knows what happened to Bottas. But he's lost out massively to both Red Bulls. Probably due to undercut from both of them. But for all I know, this means that he could go for a while. He could maybe go to the end if he went on to hards, or even mediums, because he went like 11 laps. All we really have to worry about now is Hamilton. Now, the only downside to having to use text-to-speech is that I had to change my console language to English United States rather than English United Kingdom. So that won't actually make a difference, I don't think, but I had to do that. But in this way, it's easier for me to actually, you know, play and not lose concentration because I'm getting notifications. So yeah, in effect, it's easier for me and it's better. But Hamilton, 5.5 seconds behind, 5.6 almost. I'm just extending this gap, and I'm gonna run out of fuel in a sec. By that I mean I'm gonna dip into negative, so yeah, in a second I'm gonna have to start conserving fuel. And by that I just mean turn it down to lean until at the end of the race, or just go for a blast to the pass. Like, you see how much time I'm gaining in the first sector compared to these guys. Middle sector I'm not gaining any time at all because I'm normally running in low ERS modes. Like, I'm saying like 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th gear, that's when you start running overtake. And it's actually faster than using hot lap in a straight line. You're welcome to anyone that didn't know that. Because it's been like that last year as well. So, yeah, if you didn't know that, you're kinda dumb. But I'm not gonna chat. Yeah, we're just basically extending our gaps to everyone. While their tires are starting to go off and mine are perfectly fine. Because I only put mine on 5 laps ago while Hamilton put his on 6 laps ago. Like, Hamilton just really timed that wrong. He came in a lap too early and he had to get stuck behind traffic for a bit. While I didn't have to put up with any sort of traffic, I just came straight back out and had to overtake Leclerc via DRS. I lost a tiny bit of time on the final corner, but that's not much. As Hulkenberg still stuck in traffic. Like, what is wrong with Hulkenberg? Like, Norris would actually be up here fighting, so I don't get why McLaren got rid of him. Hopefully into next season Norris comes back on the grid to a good team. That way I can actually have some battles with him like how I did at the beginning of the season. Like, at this point I'm actually saying it's way too easy, 100 AI, which is why I'm saying next season we bring out to 103. Because at this point I'm faster than the fastest guys on the grid on softs while I'm on mediums. And I'm faster than my teammate when they're on softs and I'm on hards, so yeah, I'm saying Hulkenberg's in like last. Like, I really just want to see.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Nah, fam, you don't tell me how I live my life. I live my life how I want to live it. Fam, you ain't my dad. I really want to see what compound Bottas is on. As, hey, you know, I'm just gonna be a spec and do what normal people do. Bottas went mediums. So yeah, you have a split of soft and soft medium, so I'm saying most people are doing soft medium soft or soft medium, Well, I'm doing medium soft, just like Science. So Science, so the two Renaults, me, that's pretty much it. Giovinazzi got messed up because actually first half of the race he got hit. Incidents, yeah, I've got a collision with Hamilton. Hey, Hamilton exceeded track limits on lap 2. I'm pretty sure that's when he tagged me. Just putting that out there. He had to go, like, I know I've exceeded track limits, but the game doesn't pick that up. So, it's kind of fair. So, yeah. Seven seconds back to Lewis. And another 5.7 back to Verstappen after that, and maybe another 2 seconds back to Bottas after that. So, you know, and Bottas is on medium, so Bottas is in the driving seat for the third stint. If he goes on softs, he's prepared, and if he's one-stopping, then he might actually go ahead and win, because it's like a 14-second. Nah, he's got to come second over 2 stops. There's like a 14-second gap back to him, and if he's one-stopping, then that could cause drama.
Static over the radio. Say again. Hamilton behind. The gap to the car behind
Again,
is
after this.
7.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:36.8.
Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 38.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1:40.9.
What is up with Hulkenberg? Like, honestly, the team made the worst decision in the world bringing him in. Gotta start running lean until lap 21, where we'll set one flyer, and then who knows from there. And then from there we'll just run the numbers. Yeah, Bottas, yeah. So now it's the time that we can pretty much ask, hey, is Bottas pulling a 1 or a 2-stop? I'm pretty sure he'll pull a 2, because I doubt he has enough tyre wear. Even though, in respect, he did go around 10 laps on softs, which he did qualify on.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Driver behind.
Bottas is behind you. Our gap behind is 15.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:36.5.
Doesn't say how many stops he has left.
Bottas behind. Okay, the gap
I'm
behind
waiting until
is
they say how many stops he
14.9
has.
seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:36.5.
Like, it's not saying how many stops he has left, so in my head that's the game saying he doesn't. Now the big question is, which I'm going to be asking, should I sign for a different team at the end of the season, and if so, what team? That's all, that's it. That's the question I'm going to be asking after this race. Because we've dragged McLaren up to the 3rd best team.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
All we really need to do now is just... Okay, so engine power for all other teams is going to be completely down, and engine's all you really need in race scenario. Yeah, so Bottas is closing in, but that's because I'm actually saving fuel now, rather than just wasting all of it. Yeah. And my laps aren't exactly the cleanest. As at this point I'm kind of just giving up, as it's too easy. Grosjean now into 3rd, so...
Didn't catch that. Say again.
I said so. No, I'm actually surprised how this game actually picks up, like, quiet things, so... Touche F1.
Bottas is behind you. The gap behind us is 14.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:36.5.
Yeah, I don't think Bottas is pitting again. Grosjean is holding up Hamilton, so that's like the greatest thing I can ask for. And I think Hamilton's also going to be on mediums or hards. I think mediums, because he only has to do like 11 laps on mediums. Yeah. And now that just means, hey, the more laps we do conserving, the longer, the worse the gap behind is going to get. Rival status?
Pierre's in P10 at the moment. The difference is 34.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
Okay, so Pierre's P10. So he boxed in and he's got himself stuck in traffic. Probably. Nothing to confirm. But if I'm not gonna flashback obviously because I'm not scum. But I just want to go back and check where is Pierre. So this is probably, you know, not Pierre. This is too good for Pierre. So yeah, this is Pierre. He's basically stuck behind the some of the worst cars on the grid. Definitely one of the worst. So he's stuck behind Kimi because Giovinazzi's having a terrible race, and I'm pretty sure he's almost a lap down on us. But Hulkenberg, worst starting McLaren's ever had. I'd say ever in the history of Formula 1. Not IRL. Hulkenberg's decent IRL, but in this game, his AI is just terrible. Like, even compared to drivers like Lando Norris, it's terrible. So yeah, we just have to do this lap and then another in lap. So yeah, in reality, not that bad. You can start pushing again for a bit after that, and then who knows. So
Nico is in for his stop.
Fam, I was about to say, so Nico's in. Not Rosberg. But now we're almost under pressure of being jumped by Hamilton, which was never exactly a threat earlier. But yeah, if we get jumped by Hamilton, it just means we can get DRS on our fastest lap of the race. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that. But you can
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
shut up, Jeff.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, Jeff is just being really annoying. He keeps on cutting in whenever I want to speak, so I was gonna say Giovinazzi is, yeah, not that far ahead now. He is a lap down, well, will be, because like Bottas is catching up to me and Hamilton's catching up to Bottas. So yeah, now we're in that point where we're within jump territory pretty much. Yeah, just to help, I'm gonna turn this up to high, just to help. Because we don't want to be completely so far behind and so hopeless that we end up doing terribly. We just want to be far enough behind that things go down the drain. We just want to be far enough that we can get DRS off of Hamilton on lap 22. Yeah, 22. If we can get it off of him on lap 22, then that's best. That's the best ever bad scenario.
Bottas behind. The gap to the car behind is 13.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 37.0.
Yeah, so he's saying 37 flats now. Well, I'm saying worse than 37 flats. So yeah. Right now, all the things like indicating that I'm only on time for a 36 flat if I set the similar, if not same, third sector. So, yeah. Like, the understeer really started kicking there at the end of that stint. And you know, we gotta take the special kid line into the pit lane. And, Bottas, he can do whatever he wants. Like, couldn't care less about Bottas. He can jump us. It's Hamilton that we're really worried about, because he's the faster of the two Mercs. And he's the one who we're really gonna have to fight. Bottas, he's gonna be on dead mediums at the end of the race, so it won't exactly matter. But Hamilton, he's only just in front of us. And we're on softs while he's on medium, so I'm saying I need to stay behind him for an extra lap. That way I can get DRS off of him, so we could set a very fastest lap. But if we do that, then we're risking a race win when we already have the fastest lap of the race. Anyway, I could already beat my fastest lap just by being normal, saying a decent lap, because now I'm softs, which have a delta of a couple of tenths. So really, we're just risking everything for nothing if we do that. And do I like risking stuff? Of course, but not when it's on the verge of winning. Last time we had a win was Belgium, and that was quite a while ago. We've had loads of P2s, loads of P3s, but are those wins? No. Are those as elusive and important? Do we get wins at places like Monaco? No. Because we literally had to do 3 parts. We had to do part 1, which was pretty much quality and like a few outtakes. And then we had part 2 of Monaco, where I've actually made that private, so you guys can't see that, because that was just failed attempts. And then you had part 3, which had a few failed attempts at the beginning of the video, and then it just had OP attempts in the end. So yeah, we really just, I'm actually just gonna back off as if it's quali from Hamilton. That way he's not that big of a threat, and I'm actually not gonna use DRS down the straight until there. And now we're gonna turn off the engine and the DRS. I'm joking, only engine. Because I'm hoping to make an overtake down the back straight, the long straight. Now we pretty much have enough fuel to run to the end in just rich. So that's a bit of a corner cut there. Lap 23, I'm saying, will be our fastest lap attempt. Oh yeah, lap 23 is gonna be my fastest lap attempt. So we're hoping to get in front of Hamilton now this lap. As long as he doesn't have DRS off of Bottas, it should be pretty easy, considering this high disadvantage he has.
Hamilton is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:35.2.
Yeah, he set a 35.2. That's still fairly competitive. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I was hoping for a lot better run there, as we almost smash into his rear end, which I don't like doing. for anyone that wants to make a stupid joke there. Do remember, I am limited because I am running this on PlayStation and I am running on the pad, not on wheel. Of course, I am getting a wheel, proper wheel stand pretty soon, because I do actually already have a wheel. It's just I have to really awkwardly just attach it to my desk rather than use like a proper stand for it. So we go quite deep into turn 1, but that's fine because we do get a pretty decent exit. We basically force Lewis out wide, and he basically just backs off there, as we basically sacrifice again another fastest lap attempt for an overtake. And now we just basically need to calm it all down again, save the ERS, and go again on lap 24. So obviously at this point the tyres are worn out way more than I would like for a fastest lap attempt. Normally I do it the lap after the out lap from the pits, but hey, in this race scenario I take what I get. And now Hamilton's actually getting very close, as we actually go very deep into this corner, but we keep it ahead of Bottas, who then just shunts us out the rear end and loses some of his front wing. He basically just outbroke himself and smashed into our rear wing. Now it's basically going to guarantee Hamilton gets second. Like the front of the championship, that's a really close fight, so Bottas does not want to be doing this. He did not want to have to lose any of his front wing, as it basically now just means that, hey, he's basically lost out on major points, which he didn't have to. So now we'll really just gotta push for the fastest lap, even though our tyres are pretty much too worn out to do that for my liking. Yeah, they're still gonna have a lot of grip, but compared to lap 22, they're way past their optimum. Like, yeah, sure, they're still gonna be good, but you still gotta experience too much understeer and places where you need a lot of grip. Like there, we're less than a tenth up, when in reality we should be 2-3 tenths up, because that's basically just all we're due to tyre grip that sector. Down this back straight, I would use overtake, but that would mean that I would have to use high the rest of the lap, which really doesn't help in other places, like out of the big almost hairpin you have up ahead. I just set purple middle sector for the first time this entire race. I'm so surprised about that, because like the entire weekend I've not set a purple middle sector. Like not even on my best laps. Not even in quality did we set purple middle sector, or even in practice did we set purple middle sector. So yeah, that was, yeah, you can just tell I don't have the confidence that I did in quali with these tyres, because they're already pretty much dead. You see, we only gained 3 tenths when we could have gained maybe an extra 4 tenths on that. Yeah, pretty much the race now was pretty much over. So teammate status.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a
Bruh.
minute 34.2.
Bruh, I said so teammate status. How was that fastest lap? Oh, I'm confused now. Ah, I'm confused now. Nah. Teammate status.
They're on fresh hards. They're in 17th.
Okay.
The time last lap was a 1:37.4.
Really 3.2 seconds slower than us last lap. Really Hulkenberg, really. Rival status.
Pierre's P7 at the moment. The difference is 33.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:39.0.
39.0 to 34.2. Nah, you must have just pit. Nah, if you set that lap time and you don't pit, then either A, you're in mad traffic, like oh, it's broken its front wing. Like, Bottas has basically messed up his own race. Yeah, I should have given him back the position, but really? He just smashed into my rear end. Like, the Mercedes just liked hitting me this race. So the question is, what team do I go to next season? Because no one cares about McLaren anymore. Well, obviously I do, because they've given me the best number on the grid. Come on. Like, when you sign for a team and you're looking for a good team, that you want to see what numbers they can offer you for your car. When you're offered this number, obviously you actually get to choose, so I'm making this up all up, but of course you want like the best number you can get, and this is the best number. Yeah, you can start to see the understeer that I'm now experiencing here. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Bottas has basically given up championship fight for this race. Into next round we're getting, of course, upgrades which make it even harder for the likes of the Mercedes to actually do anything compared to us. We are getting an engine power and front wing or rear wing downforce, I'm not sure, can't remember. I think it's front wing. Yeah, it's definitely the engine power because it's down the middle. And I just like how the McLaren tree works. Like, it's not convoluted or anything. It's like one straight line, one top line, and one bottom line. The bottom line is all fuel consumption. Top line is all ERS, and middle line is all engine power. Compared to some other trees, which are really dumb and convoluted, McLaren's is really nice for the engine. So you know exactly what you're going for. You just stick to that side of the tree, which is what I normally do. Yep, going for another hot lap attempt. A bit late in the session to be doing it. The tyres are kind of worn out. Like, if I pit now, I could probably come out and overtake Bottas on the last lap, just because broken front wing on him with dead mediums compared to no broken front wing on fresh softs. Like, at Belgium the car difference is mad, but 100 AI actually makes it too easy for me, which is why I'm saying I need to raise it to 103 next season. No matter what car I go with, I'm raising it to 103 next year. So, yeah. Like, do I really want to leave Coca-Cola and Husky chocolate for something like Petronas or something like Honda or something like something which is like Aston Martin or an Alfa Romeo? Well, those are the big questions. As you get into the end of the season, your focus is no longer on that season, it's on the next one. By the time you reach like Singapore, you're no longer thinking it's just time to rack up points. You're thinking for the championship fight. You're not thinking in general how you can rack up points, you're thinking what can I do to help me against my championship rival? Which is normally, if you're in a competitive car, the guy at the top of the championship. It's just like 2010 Abu Dhabi, 4 drivers that could win the World Championship. Ferrari messed it up. Big time. Don't know what I think about Abu Dhabi when we're USA, which in itself has had some pretty amazing races in the past. But hey, I'm bored because I've been literally front running this whole race. Teammate status.
They're on old hards. The time last lap was a 1:37.7.
No, I'm just gonna look where he is on Race Director. I swear, Hulkenberg, you were the worst teammate I could ever ask for. Like, you went on hards at the end when you could have gone strong, like everyone else did. Like, what is wrong with you, fam? Like, Gasly, he's gonna bring home a few points. Verstappen's sick. See, Verstappen did a smart strat. He did soft, medium. What did my teammate do? Soft, medium, hard. Like, if you switch out the hard for a set of softs, like, that would make sense on that strategy, because you do soft, medium, soft. But, come on, you focus on the hards for no reason, and you're just not showing the top 3 on paper car pace. Like, going into Brazil, it's even going to be top 2 on paper car pace. Maybe on this Red Bull upgrades, but then you think about that, and you just think about how we did amazingly at this race, and how we can mess up other teams even more later. So later, I mean next round, and round after that, and round after that.
Beautiful performance from McLaren today.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. From me.
Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
So Bottas got overtaken in the last lap, or last couple of laps, and I didn't notice. Huh, neat. So that's stuff that I didn't even realise. That's kind of embarrassing. Just a bit.
So, let's review the driver's standings. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, I have to give it to Lucas Weber. Cool, calm, collected, a very consistent performance, and one that he can definitely be proud of today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Our championship leaders retain their position, but their lead is shrinking. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So, top 4, separated by 7 points in the championship. Constructors, separated by 2 points. Vettel, quote unquote, at the top of both. Not really, but I'm just gonna say that because I can. Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas all made big gains this race, and you know, Vettel retiring really didn't help. Gasly, you know, who we're trying to catch up to in the championship, didn't get any points, and now there's only a 2-point gap. So obviously I miscounted at the beginning of the episode, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I must have messed up somehow. But either way, we are gonna be a force to reckon with if we stay with this team until next season. And if I don't, I want, for some reason, you guys to decide because I'm a sado.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. That was a good race for Lucas. Are you pleased to see him doing well?
All I'm saying, Tiamat Marduk's right. Like, I just won the race really convincingly, and you're asking me what happened to Weber.
How are you feeling after that win?
Thank you. The engine was good, yes. I like the engine. I like having OP engines.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they?
Yeah, I just always
You're
positively talk
beating
about the
all
engine.
expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Yeah, so yeah, I have to do all durability stuff, so I might as well chat nice about them.
Appreciate your time.
Alright, so yeah, so we're massively outclassing both of our rivals at this point. Yeah, we got a lot of rep and a lot of
That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for.
other stuff. Yeah, no one cares about no one cares about these bots. Okay. I think my old FT rival has shown just how unpredictable they are. The hell! I've been getting podiums the entire season. Why are you doing this, Devon? And Lucas. Yeah, definite improvement over last weekend. Fam, fam. You chatting shit about my third. Or if I didn't pull a Nico Hulkenberg in DNF. Okay, I just lost my shit there, but what can you expect me to do when I have this sort of trophy cabinet? Because after Hungary, the car just clicked. After Hungary, the car... No, I'd say Hockenheim. The car just clicked. I was able to race with cars which I was never able to race with before. To be honest, Austria, I can't even remember what happened. Well, I was like, oh wait, it was Magnussen that took me out. I'm pretty sure. Le Castel in France. Le Castellet in France. P10. Yeah, I should have come like 6th. But, you know, that's the reason why I have flashbacks on, because the game just likes to mess with me. What else? Yeah, actually, going here. Can we do anything? No, we can't do anything here. We can't do anything on engine side. Yeah, I just say save up your stuff. No one cares. You might actually leave the team, so who actually cares if I don't adapt everything? Like, I'm not gonna adapt the durability if I'm leaving the team, so I'm just gonna leave that just in case I do. And you know, just to be a spec, yeah, I'm just gonna take a new practice gearbox, even though this one's on like, I think it's on 15%, but no one cares because, you know, that doesn't give you a penalty. And you know, going into the last round, I think Abu Dhabi, I might just take a whole grid penalty, like just so that I might just not even do quali. And you know, just to check what happens, you know, we're just gotta be special and check if any of those upgrades came through. Like, let's rewind to F1 2016. You literally had Chris come up to you and say, hey, you might want to redevelop this because the parts failed, or hey, you might want to look at this. Your engine upgrades come through. But nowadays, you just got sometimes nothing. Like, you're supposed to have like an audio clip, but you don't even get that. Like, hey, so they both come through. Race is gonna be wet, so that means we're gonna have a moist race. That's gonna be great banter. Of course, Red Bull improved when we improved, so we would have jumped them. Of course, Merc improved as well. Of course, Alfa Romeo jump everyone. And of course, we've got to start saving up all of our stuff, so we can get one engine upgrade into next season. Of course, that's what we're gonna do. So next season, we're gonna absolutely wreck everyone in a straight line, unless we go somewhere else. At which point, I don't know. Well, where should we go? I'm genuinely thinking, should we switch teams? Because Merc is best everywhere except from Aero, where they're third best. I'm not gonna go there. I might go to one of the lower teams, like Renault. Like, I might go Williams, I might go Ferrari. Like, I genuinely might go Ferrari. Because anyone watched that stupid race from, like, Season 5 of F1 2018, they know I was in McLaren Season 1 and 2, jumped somewhere else, came back to McLaren in Season 4, Season 5 I went to Ferrari, Season 6 I went back to McLaren. Of course I only recorded one episode of that, and I didn't, like, know it in commentary, but, you know, it ended well. So yeah. I genuinely think I still need to keep on improving the car, no matter what happens. I say we just need to keep pushing shit. I'm definitely gonna try and solidify. I might just actually jump to like Alpha. Or, you know, I'll put this on my Instagram, and you guys can also vote on this episode. Just put it in the comment section down below. I will comment all of the teams, like whichever comment you want. That's the team I will go for next season. I'll also do the same thing on my Instagram, which is @KieranHumphreys, which is basically just a meme, which I'll also put in the description of the video. So, you know, you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. If I come back later today and do Brazil, you know that I'm hoping for a good race, and I'm gonna be banking on the dry coming earlier. I thank you guys ever so much for wasting your life and watching my terrible gameplay, and I hope you like and subscribe. Don't like it, dislike it if you hated it. If you think it was about as good as Co-op from 2013 over in Tim Marduk, dislike the smash button. Wait, what? Yep, I'm just gonna finish that because that was embarrassing.